And joining me on the phone line from Kananaskis, the venue of the summit, is my colleague Amritpal Singh. Amrit, tell us more about the summit itself. What would be on India's agenda?
Well, on India's agenda, when Prime Minister Modi intervenes or makes a statement at the outreach session this afternoon Canadian time, he would be speaking about energy security, the need to use technology and infrastructure to make access and affordability to that part of the world which needs technology to deliver development to its people. So he'll be laying out the priorities of the global south, pitching for Ramesh that this technological development should be narrowed, completely obliterated at this summit, but he would make a strong pitch for finishing this technological divide. Ramesh?
And what do we know about PM Modi's bilateral meetings?
The Prime Minister shall be meeting the world leaders. Chancellor of Germany, he meets after he arrives at Kananaskis in about an hour's time. His first meeting is with the German Chancellor. He's also meeting Giorgia Meloni of Italy. He's meeting, he has a bilateral meeting with President Zelensky of Ukraine. And in the evening, he shall be meeting Prime Minister Mark Carney. Now, that's an important meeting because there is considerable interest in what could be the outcome of that meeting. Ramesh?
And just to dwell on that last bit there, Amrit, sometimes what takes place on the margins of a summit becomes as important as the summit itself. In this case, talking about India-Canada ties, do you think this would lead to a reset of the bilateral ties?
It could possibly be the beginning of a reset, Ramesh. I would look at it like that. The relations, given the signaling that Canada has been doing, I think it wants to reset the relation. India is also would be interested in that because both countries have common interests. Both countries would want the trade to go far beyond where it is today. And I think the two prime ministers will be talking about exploring ways to boost the trade. They need to narrow their political differences down. The kind of downturn that we saw during Justin Trudeau's last years in office, I think Prime Minister Carney is ready to move on from there because despite the opposition that he faced in his own country on extending an invitation to Prime Minister Modi, Prime Minister Carney made it very clear that given the global supply chain disruptions, India's role is critical, and that is why India cannot be left out of the outreach summit at G7. So he, despite facing political opposition in his country, he took a firm step and invited Prime Minister Modi, and he defended his decision, saying that's the right thing to do, both in the interest of economic development of Canada and also the role India plays or has come to play in the global dynamic. So I think that's why the expectations from that meeting are high here. Everybody is looking at that meeting that if all goes well, it could possibly be the reset of the relationship or at least the beginning of that. Ramesh?
Indeed, as you say, Amrit, all eyes on the beginning of a possible reset in India-Canada ties. We'll leave it there, Amrit. Thank you. Amritpal Singh reporting there from Kananaskis, the venue of the G7 summit in Canada.